What is this?
Newsreel film. It shows us winning the war.
But we didn't win the war.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out places.
Now we have a better world. There are those who seek to drag us all backward.
We have arrested suspects smuggling subversive films. Films produced by a man in the High Castle.
High Castle. Who is he?
A man who can change the world.
They look real.
They look real because they are real.
They can't be.
It has to be about something more. I need answers.
The Fuhrer considers the man in the High Castle a threat to the existence of the Reich.
Tell me about the film.
That film shows the world not as it could be, but as it is.
Yeah, well, in this world, they flattened DC with an A-bomb. How you think a film is gonna fight against that?
Here, in the mind.
They're scared. Scared this man could bring this whole thing tumbling down.
A film that shows another world, so what?
So it means that maybe the world can change. Take this. What is this?
It's a new film?
There's something different about this one.
Different how?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to New York Comic Con. Of course, original content has been consuming our time and our lives over the last few years as it has been gaining popularity. And this particular series is another one that is going to be entering into our libraries of things that we are most certainly going to be consuming. Ladies and gentlemen, the Amazon original series, The Man in the High Castle, and the cast, the writer, the creator, welcome them to our stage. Thank you very much for joining us. Frank, Alexa, Joel, DJ, and Carrie, really appreciate you guys coming today. And The Man in the High Castle, which is the most viewed pilot in Amazon's history, and has premiered with high regards and accolades, and will be officially releasing on November 20th. So, Frank, we want to hear from everyone. Frank, you are the individual who's helping to bring this alive based off of the original Philip K. Dick novel. Tell us a little bit about why this project and sort of, what you think about it overall.
I read this book when I was in college, and it just made a huge impression on me. I never forgot it, and it struck me because I guess I watched a lot of movies and TV as a kid, and I just was used to the Americans always winning. The good guys always won. And the idea of a world where we've lost, and we lost a long time ago, and people are having to make their way in defeat was so haunting and powerful to me that it always stayed with me. So the opportunity to adapt it came my way 2 years ago, and here we are.
We are. And what do you think about just the reception so far?
It's been great. I mean, I always do these things with no expectations, so it was really a wonderful surprise to see how much it's resonated. And I guess, history is very personal, and the things this show's about really mean a lot to people, and so it's been wonderful.
Alexa, can you tell us a little bit about your character on the show, The Man in the High Castle?
Yes, I can. I play Julianna Crane. She is a spectacular character. One I've really enjoyed so much.
Sorry.
Thank you very much. I feel like a pilot, kind of.
A little bit.
She's an extraordinary woman. She's incredibly strong, but underneath all of that is all the vulnerability and all the fear and all the love and all the everything you could possibly be as a human being. She's really a lot of things. So sort of interweaving within that tapestry has been amazing for me.
And just out of curiosity, had you read the book or familiar with any of the...
Yes, absolutely.
So I would imagine that it's actually something that's everyone is maybe at least will learn plenty about doing the show, but read? Is everyone...
I hadn't read it before I did it, no. I still haven't read it. Actually, in my defense, I was told not to read it by the
That's
pilot
true.
director.
Well, I was going to ask about that because in some aspects, you know, like if you love something or you get too close to it, then it just kind of goes the way you want it to.
Right.
Does it give you any additional freedom having not, you feel like?
No, I mean, it didn't. He greatly underestimated my ability to read one thing and do another. But so I get on set thinking no one else had read the book, and I found out I was the only actor who hadn't read it. So then I said I was going to read it afterward, but now we're waiting to hear about a pickup, so I'm going to wait. I need a little distance from it.
I understand. Tell us a little bit about your character.
I play Ed McCarthy, and I grew up under. Well, my grandfather used to own a gun factory, and it was taken away from him after we came under Japanese occupation. So now I work there 10 hours a day as an employee. And what our story does is that we don't really, we're not telling you, we're showing you this world through the lives of these characters. And I'm just an ordinary guy who lives under Japanese occupation, and my best friend is Frank, who's Julianna's boyfriend, and he loves them both with all of his heart.
And I promise I didn't skip you, Joel, but I'm going to go to Carrie over here. Carrie, first off, as you know, Twitch is all based around video games, and you, sir, have starred in so many video game-related movies. So just thank you for all those roles that you've brought to life. Appreciate that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, quite a few. So tell us a little bit about your character as well.
Very different from all those characters, and the first time that I've been able to play a character who's very humanly dimensional, emotion, very much close to the experience of my culture. My genes are very much the same as his genes, so I can relate to him completely from that perspective. And of course, from my American side, how to allow that part into the story too. So it's been a very cathartic role. Very, very thankful.
Great. And Joel, coming back to you. Your character, you play an inspector, right?
Chief Inspector.
Chief Inspector.
Sort of a thing. I play Chief Inspector Kido. I'm the head of the Kempeitai, the Japanese secret police in San Francisco.
And so, Frank, coming back to you, like we've heard, you know, obviously the alternate history and how it has changed things. But I know I've seen some people, of course, the infamous online discussions talking about, well, the source material sort of has a wrapped story and has a definitive beginning, middle, end. And what does that mean for the show overall? Like, is it the universe was the basis, and now you get to kind of just go and play in it to really take these characters beyond?
Yeah. I mean, even just to do the pilot, we actually did have to add a lot of plot and very significant characters that didn't exist in the novel, because the novel is not a TV series.
Right.
So we had to sort of build it out and design it as something that could go on for a long time. And really, I think what we've done is we've created something that allows us to explore the Philip K. Dick ideas on a bigger landscape than he was able to in the novel. So I think it could go on for quite some time.
And you shoot at several locations, right? So
yeah. Well, the series takes place in New York, San Francisco, and Kansas City, Colorado. But, you know, over time, it goes to other places as well.
So are there a few of you that don't really even get to share sets? Like, only when you come to these conventions, you get to kind of hang, yeah?
We see each other on set, and we're a very tightly knit cast, so we spend a lot of time together, but as far as our storylines go, yeah.
I had one scene with you, and like one scene, 2, 3, maybe 5 scenes with you this whole season.
And no scenes with me.
I had no scenes with you.
But you're sharing the couch, so.
Yeah, of course, we're made up for it.
We have to bring it together somehow.
Well done.
The show premieres, actually the pilot is out and available to watch for free. The show officially comes out on November 20th, but while you guys are here at Comic-Con, too, you have a special screening that's going to screen the first episode as well as the second episode. That's tomorrow night, right?
Right, 9 o'clock.
And where are you guys doing that?
At the IFC downtown.
Okay, and we actually will be giving some tickets away at the front over there, so if you're interested in going and seeing the screening of The Man in the High Castle, and I understand you guys will be there and chatting a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah? Yes. The other question I just wanted to ask is, you know, in sort of the dawn of original content and the popularity, as I mentioned before, for you guys, not only as a creator or writer and as actors and actresses, is that an exciting you know, medium to be playing in right now?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
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 It's a completely different world than it was 10 years ago. I mean, there's so many different platforms for media now. And I think there are more jobs than there have ever been for actors and more selection.
Yeah.
So it's an exciting time.
It is. Well, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. Good luck tomorrow in the screening. You can pick up a ticket right over here after the show. That's at 9 p.m. See the premiere of episode 1 and episode 2. Good luck with the rest of the season. Really appreciate it and excited to check out the show. And we've got a ton more coming at you live from New York Comic Con 2015, so don't go away. We'll be right back.